Hello everyone, I've decided for this raid challenge to add a voiceover so that I can comment on what's going on the screen. On the left side you can see the two teams I'm gonna use. On the right side you can see the Pokebattler simulation of the Shadow Mamoswine. It is set on Dodge Special Pro with perfect dodging setting, Snow and level 40s. So this run doesn't use any XL mons, I don't have them yet for this raid boss, so I'm just trying to use what I have. I will dodge mainly the charge moves from the raid boss, but because this specific Rayquaza has Dragon Tail as fast move, I'm gonna try to dodge some fast moves as well, because the damage otherwise is too much. So on the first Mamoswine, I dodge two Dragon Tails, here the second Dragon Tail dodge, and this puts me in a very nice spot because this last avalanche will register before the Ancient Power kills me, which is a very favorable RNG. A similar thing I think is happening on the second one. I'm dodging mainly the Ancient Powers, so far with single swipes, so that my friends at Pogo Raids are happy. Dodged this fast move because the timing was convenient, and the first Phantom strikes, which is very bad. But again, I managed to land this Avalanche before the Ancient Power kills me, because Avalanche is very good charge move in raids, damage window is very short. Now the third Mamoswine got a Phantom, which gave me energy, but I was also building up on energy, so that was some waste of energy, which is not very good. I land this final Avalanche, and then I get killed by the Ancient Power. Now this is the fourth Shadow Mamoswine. I only have 4 of these. Dodging the Ancient Powers. Now here I missed the dodge. I was trying to sneak 3 Powder Snows. After the game warned me the Ancient Power was coming, but 3 was not the right number on this occasion, unfortunately. And now the 5th Pokemon, which is the Weavile. I only have 1. Now the Shadow Weavile at level 40 can potentially tank 1 Ancient Power. It does about 80-90% damage based on IVs, but because the Rayquaza has Dragon Tail, based on when the boss decides to fire off the Ancient Power, I might not be able to tank it and actually land 2 avalanches. Now the yellow flip is decent. I am reviving the team, and I did the swipe first just to make sure that the game properly registered my 5 Pokemons as fainted, so that I know I just have to use the max revives. I joined back in. The HP regen, which is a glitch that happens when doing a solo raid and relobbying like I'm doing here, doesn't look that bad on this run. Again, I'm just dodging the charge moves mainly here. I think I can dodge here, survive and land 1 avalanche. But the Dragon Tail afterwards kills me. If the Rayquaza had, for example, the other fast move, I would survive it and be able to land another avalanche. Now here I decide to start not dodging the Ancient Powers to gain some energy, but Shadow Mamoswine is very frail, it cannot tank at that point a second Ancient Power, so I tank the first one at full health and then the other ones I dodge them. Now comes the third Mamoswine. I tank the first one because I'm sure I am able to gain the whole energy from it. Tank the second one as well. And I dodge the third Ancient Power, land the Avalanche and then hot swap. Now when using the hot swapping technique, you need to follow a precise order, you cannot swap to the Pokemon you want. So here I'm forced to go to the regular Mamoswine. I'm going no dodge just to do some damage. It's unlucky that I need to hot swap again because I almost had an Avalanche, but I was not going to land it. And because the Rayquaza now doesn't go straight for the Ancient Power but does 2 or 3 Dragon Tails before it, I know my Weavile cannot survive it, so I need to dodge it, land the Avalanche, and then again hot swap the last Pokemon into the Ancient Power. This was a very good timing, because I gained full energy and I quickly reach the 2 Avalanches I need. The second Avalanche comes at around 6 seconds left, which is enough to kill the raid boss, and luckily I didn't get early timeout on this run. So I just wanted to point out that when using 2 teams like I did on this raid challenge, it might be a good choice not to hot swap while using the first team, so that you're sure you're just gonna need max revives upon relobby, and keep the hot swapping for the second team. Of course, if you have many resources and you can build 2 teams with overall 12 Pokemons, that's not a real concern, you can just hot swap when you feel like, but when you're doing something on a budget like I'm always doing recently, these small details can flip a loss into a win. Also, having a first battle party with just 5 Pokemons, which are the Shadows with the highest DPS, allows me to be sure I will use them on the first team and on the second team. And here's the catch. Crappy IVs, wonderful. Thanks for watching.